What is up, guys, and welcome back to the throtl YouTube channel. This is a special episode. We got something in the truck here. There it is, the Carbonetics wide body kit for our Eclipse. I'm so excited to open this stuff up, and whew, a little worried. The side skirt extensions from Carbonetics as well are in the back here. So let's go ahead inside, unwrap all this stuff, just make sure everything's in good condition. And yeah, I can't wait to just mock it up on the car and see how it looks.
Actually beginning the work on the Eclipse. As you can see, we've got it up on stands here in the middle of the floor, and that's because we're going to be starting to fit our Carbonetics body panels, which arrived recently. This is our over fenders. We've got some side skirts. We've got a bunch of new parts for the car, but we've got to get a bunch of the old parts off. So Quinn actually started by grabbing a creeper. He's gonna be removing our old exhaust system because that's gonna be going in the trash. And I'm gonna be starting on the fab work. So this is a temporary location for the car for him and I just to get some stuff done today. I think he's gonna make quick work of getting the exhaust off, and I'm gonna get the saw and start cutting this thing up. Oops, I screwed up. Just kidding. We nailed it. This is exactly what we want to accomplish. So I basically rode along where the spot welds are, and I went as straight as I could by hand, but it doesn't really matter. We're gonna get the whizzy wheel, and we'll make nice straight lines and round everything off real nice. There's a great starting point, nice flat level surfaces here for us to make our flat panel. So this will be nice and flat straight across. We'll re-seam seal it, and nice flat surface for us to work in. I like it. As you guys saw, we got the floor pan all cut out. Looks really nice and symmetrical now. We're not gonna cut our fingers off on it because we deburred it. And we now have a flat rear panel as well. So we cut off that hump that hung down. So it looks nice and square from the back now. I think it's a good look. It's gonna really accomplish what we're trying to do with the rear end of the car. So now it's time to try to fit these rear over fenders from Carbonetics. We know they're a little snug back here. It's meant to encapsulate this portion of the car. So Quinn and I actually grabbed our heat gun, and we're gonna work a little bit of magic on this thing and see if we can't get it to slide over, because right now it's a little too tight coming out of the molds. We'll see how it goes.
So our new body kit does not come with these tabs. So these hold the front corner of the fender out. So we used a spot weld drill, and it cuts out the spot welds without having to use a full-size bit.
Very nice. All right, so Quinn and I just tossed the front Carbonetics fenders on. They fit pretty good. One thing I did notice, they don't have any holes in them, so we had to drill all the holes to mount it, which is okay because it allows us to kind of place them where we want and make the adjustments as we're putting the kit on. So not having holes isn't the end of the world. We have drill bits here, so it's pretty simple to knock it out. Quinn helped me get everything aligned properly, and we got basically all the fasteners in.
Look at that. We got this whole bracing out. This car is going to be getting a complete roll cage, so we're cutting off some of the back stuff here to make it look more presentable and nicer. We got rid of the spare tire tunnel because we're going to be plating this on the back and doing some fun stuff to the rear bumper, and it was just kind of an ugly mess from behind. But this stuff's all out. Turned it into freaking Swiss cheese. Now I'm just waiting for Mickey to get back from lunch, but I would like to take a second to formally introduce myself. My name is Quinn Clark. I am the latest grease monkey here at the Throttle Shop, and I'm very excited to be here. So some of you guys have recognized me from my own channel under the channel name Menace. I am an E36 YouTuber here in San Diego, and I'm very excited to be part of the Throttle team. My relationship with Throttle kind of started a few years ago when Evan brought me on for his E36 turbo build, so I did the entire top end on that engine, and then kind of helped him get it dialed in quite a few times, did some work on it, got it running better. I worked on Rick's 964. I worked on his 911, the 930 911. I worked on the E92 335i. So being an E36 YouTuber, I of course drive an E36. This is one of 3 of my E36s. This is a 97 M3 sedan, Alpine white. Still naturally aspirated, nothing too crazy, minor bolt-ons. This car was bone stock when I bought it. I paid about $5,000 for it, and it was automatic. And of course, being an E36 builder, it didn't really stay automatic for very long. So this car has 217,000 miles on it, and it runs like a freaking champ. It's not crazy powerful. It's got pretty much full bolt-ons for an NA36, and it's a really good car to drive. And Mickey's back.
Torque wrench.
And there's my torque wrench. All right, so time to get back to work. So I'm gonna be around pretty much every day working on stuff, and now we gotta get back on the DSM.
Seems such like a wee little thing.
It doesn't need to have a lot of torque, it's just a 1/4 inch, you know?
Are going to insert our own material here. We're not going to reuse this. Now we'll just mark here, get this removed, the inner well removed. I dropped by Industrial Metal Supply and picked up some 16 gauge, and we'll lay that in, tack it in, and then we can start on the driver's side.
So because we're going to be welding a piece of sheet steel in here, we need good contact spots to weld, so I've taped it off. So we're going to be sanding off all of this paint.
Hi.
We're picking up the rest of the Eclipse body kit. We are getting the front lip, the hood from Carbonetics. Since we're in the truck, I just wanted to give kind of a little overview of how the truck's going. It's driving great. I drive it every single day basically since my car is broken. Subarus break a lot.
Facts.
But I kind of want to ask you guys or have you guys comment down below, see what you guys think about doing some more videos on the truck. Maybe do the interior, get the headliner fixed, black out the dash and the door panels, maybe throw a new stereo in here, maybe put some Rolls Royce lighting up top. Let us know what you guys think, comment down below. But other than that, the truck has been great and it's super fun to drive, and maybe we'll do some off-roading in it or something. Let us know what you guys think. Let's go, baby. Looks like we got the hood, splitters, side skirts, front lip. Side splitters.
Secure the bag, baby. Secure the bag.
Pull her down, just wiggle her. Keep pulling her, keep pulling her.
Ooh, let's see it. Yeah. Made in Mexico.
Hincho in Mexico.
This is really nice.
That's what I think. Wow. Sexy.
All right, well, Quinn did a great job cleaning up the steel surfaces that are gonna get welded on, so we had to get all the paint off there so the welds will stick. Went ahead and tossed on our 5 Ziegen wheels that came on this car. These are 18s. They're pretty narrow, safe setup for this car, especially now that we've gone wide body. I went ahead and tossed the over fender back on temporarily just so that we could put a wheel on. Quinn and I removed the sway bar, the strut assembly itself, and loosened the nuts on all of the suspension arms to take away the bind, and actually put all the weight of the vehicle on the rear wheel to get this thing sucked up inside as high as it can go. This is the amount of travel this thing will have, which is actually doesn't look like a ton, but it actually is. The reason we're doing this is to make sure that the cut we made is actually high enough and it's gonna allow us clearance when we go to our bigger wheel and tire package that we're gonna be putting on this car. And I've got probably about 3 inches of clearance all the way around the radius of the tire, which is fantastic. That means when we air out this car, it should be able to sit and actually roll as long as the body's not touching the ground. So you can see we've got quite a bit of room up here. You can see the upper control arm there is actually nearly touching the top. So that's its max travel. Yeah, we're in really good shape. So now we can duplicate what we've done here on the other side. The other side will be a little easier because we don't have the gas door to contend with. And we can start closing this off and getting it welded up. Ready for this? I know a lot of people are gonna be mad at me for doing this. She gone.
Prime, you can't die.
Do not grieve.
All right, guys, well, that's a wrap on today's video. As you can see, we got our fenders in place, we got our hood in place. We threw the front lip on just to get a look at what it's gonna look like. This is not the front bumper we're using. We don't have the side skirts on, and we haven't finished cutting the rear bumper yet, so there's still some things that aren't just right. You're gonna have to trust the process on this one, guys. We know what we're doing here. It's cool to see it with this stuff sort of temporarily throw on the car and get an idea of what the big picture is. It is 6 inches wider in the rear. It's gonna allow us to put some big meats under the back. And also the front is probably about 4.5 inches wider overall. This thing is gonna be able to grip up. We are building a powerful motor for this thing, so putting as much tire under it as possible under all 4 tires, because this is a GSX all-wheel drive. This thing is gonna be an animal. So anyway, we've got a lot of work still to do. We've got to finish welding up the fenders and then get this thing finalized and ready to go off to paint. We're missing our rear hatch. We do have a new hatch coming, and a couple other bits that you guys don't know about yet, but they're on their way. Once we get that stuff, we'll unpackage it and update you guys then. But for now, Ricky and Quinn and I have a lot of work to do still, so we're gonna get this thing back up on the lift, start welding. You guys are gonna have to tune into the next video. And one last reminder, if you haven't already entered to win our Ford Mustang, it is a 2020 GT with a slew of Steeda, RTR, raised wheels, Falcon tires. We got a lot of partners on board, Mishimoto. The thing is epic. If you haven't already entered to win, head over to throtl.com. Every dollar you spend is an entry to win that car. If you're a VIP member, every dollar you spend is 5 entries to win. Thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button, leave us some comments down below. Give us a thumbs up if you can. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Not gonna hit that pole, are you? Oh.
Instead of just the old way we used to do is just whack it off and then fingers and... Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm okay. Is that a bad dad joke though?
No, it kind of was.
Huh?
It kind of was.
Kind of bad dad joke.